You dey look for radio program, also you go get all the information where you want for know about politics, security, education, and plenty other issues them we get for do with national development.
Well, now for listen to the Salon Today program, where they come to you every Sunday from 1 to 3 o'clock afternoon. Na Radio Democracy, FM 98.1.
Salon Today program, they give you opportunity for listening to first-hand information from authority them where they take decision them for national development. Also, yourself where they listen the program, get the opportunity for send text message or call. For let yourself go add the voice to the issue them where they look inside na this program.
Na this same program, you will get opportunity for get correct answer from people them where they in authority. But the thing them where you don't ask but them work and self waiting master sabi people them think about the way how the country development they carry on.
Not forget to every Sunday 1 to 3 o'clock Santem for the program Salon Tiday. You dey look for radio program, also you go get all the information where you want for know about politics, security, education, and plenty other issues them we get for do with national development.
Well, now for listen to the Salon Today program, where they come to you every Sunday from 1 to 3 o'clock afternoon. Na Radio Democracy, FM 98.1.
Salon Today program, they give you opportunity for listening to first-hand information from authority them where they take decision them for national development. Also, yourself where they listen the program, get the opportunity for send text message or call. For let yourself go add the voice to the issue them where they look inside na this program.
Na this same program, you will get opportunity for get correct answer from people them where they in authority. But the thing them where you don't ask but them work and self waiting master sabi people them think about the way how the country development they carry on.
Not forget to every Sunday 1 to 3 o'clock Santem for the program Salon Tiday.
Famble, good afternoon and welcome to the program Salon Today, where they come to you live from the Society for Radio Democracy 98.1 FM. Members say Salon Today in a program where they look at different issues them where they happen across the country. And for can help we for talk about some of the issues there, we can come with different people them, we get concerned civil society them, we can give them different view them about issues them or they discuss. And today inside the program, they look inside the $55 million grant where the government of Salon will get from the Chinese government for build fish harbor na Black Johnson. And then go build this fish harbor na about 250 acre land. Well, for can help we for discuss about this issue inside the studios this afternoon, we get the Acting Secretary General for the Black Johnson Land Owners Association by the name of Jonathan Kojo Mana. Good afternoon, welcome to Radio Democracy.
Good afternoon.
Okay, continue for the way to inside the program. Same way, so we get a civil society, we don't monitor this process. And inside the studios this afternoon, we get Solomon Sundu. Good afternoon, welcome to Radio Democracy.
Good afternoon, Usman. Good afternoon, Radio Land.
All right, and you remember, say this being the Minister of Lands, Housing and Country Planning, may go do verification for land owners them na Black Johnson. Well, on the line we get for talk to Abdul Fonti Kabia, we na communications specialist in our office of the president. We will come tell you about some of the process them we then go through for verify people the land. But first, let we go na Studio 2 and take one of we material then we reporter Ubaka Kanome put together concerning the fish harbor with the Ministry of Fisheries been go do na Black Johnson this BNTM.
We know say today the lawyer, the deputy minister, the man from surveillance say then they come for can do verification for people that way they get them done. But we get people that way they are, we don't get them property them for years. They're not a man sign them documents here we make them legitimate. But lands refuse for sign them document. Because lands refuse for sign them document doesn't make their document illegitimate.
When I calm down,
We get people in there, we don't build them property there. Again, information is power. Me, I can't Tiday, you say a Chinese man and don't give. But the lawyer able for explain, say, Chinese government,
You been dey listen to one party concern them from landowner na Black Johnson community we get land USA government through the Ministry of Fishery and Marine Resources they plan for build fish pond where according to the Deputy Minister of Fishery and Marine Resources Ibrahim Toure say this na grant we then get from Chinese government for help bring development na Salon where plenty people including civil society dem be get concern about the different thing them where they inside this project as this na the third engagement for land verification. Also government to ask people them for produce correct paper for the land them. During this engagement and land verification, the chairman for Black Johnson landowner Jonathan Kojo Mana continue to explain what them concern them where they get for this project.
And this thing, when old process start 2018, some man by 2017, late 2017 to 2018, when they stop for signing plans in our land, the Ministry of Lands. And some man where they abroad so get a land there, the same thing they not sign the aid. But that's what not we stand for. What do we stand for? I want to protect the beach as an ecotourism area, which has been proved for quite a long time by the World Bank. Yeah, then I want to stand for. Then if you talk about kind of huge project like this, 55 will involve $55 million, then it really been a big project. First of all, if you come in a community, outside people that already live, you understand, and get a property, then they come for kind of introduce a project like this, we need an environmental assessment and impact health survey. That should have been done.
For response to the concern here, the Deputy Minister of Fishery and Marine Resources, Ibrahim Toure say, they're not going to do nothing where go affect the community or other sector them and say, then go make sure say they do environmental impact assessments so then go get more information about the area also they want for work.
Somebody they talk about the environmental issues. I want rest on our minds there. Say this government they do all within it get for make we able done with the environmental due diligence. We know what it means for build a harbor. We know what it means for deal with the attendant pollutions them or whatever way they come in. You know, what thing will inform we very well about them pollutions and the way they come in. Now the environmental social impact assessment studies where we go for do. And once we do these studies today, they give we more information with regards to the measures them what we put in place for mitigate those waste than they. You understand? It generate waste. So, but how you manage that waste goes a long way for make we live now a very clean environment.
But who that now different people them where the land then they get for verify the legal person from the Office of the Attorney General and the Ministry of Justice where they assigned to this project. Yusuf Isaac Sise explain about the process them where them be used for make sure say them pay the right people them for the land and say them be ask people them for bringing them documents at the Ministry of Fishery and Marine Resources.
If you claim land at Black Johnson, if I don't present documents, and that document will be authentic. So that documents I want to present, we analyze them. Because we can't pay person money for something we not deserve. So that's why people want compensation for instance say back the money they pay person, now the actual person we deserve and they pay. Otherwise, they all deserve and you can't tomorrow, then the money not they again for gap. So that's why we are very careful. Now the more reason when I see say the team delay. Not to delay because we do what we call due diligence. So as lawyers, whether they go with a document they are na Ministry of Fisheries, they pass it on to we, now the Office of the Attorney General and Ministry of Justice, for study them and see whether a document they stand the test of time. But if we don't analyze that document there, we tap day. So by us having just the documents, now one step. The other step now, If we can't verify, first one know if actually 2 acre it exists. It did not place. If so, if that 2 acre they it fall within the site where they don't propose for the fish harbor. Because if you not fall within, we're not going to business with that landing. And so we're not going to pay compensation for that landing.
And same way so, concerned them from the Edman Black Johnson community, Pakabedi say plenty people where it been sell and give land to, but not get money for make paper, make other people them don't claim this land and say this not good for them people, yeah.
Some people then do them grab way, and now we are how they get the land. And now we are, but they all don't care submit to the minister. And I don't tell minister, I say the person we are not sabi from that day to now. They go claim land, and they not take that person there. Because me now we are. Because me in Parliament, I would have for more than, I for say 40 years Parliament, but no way. Now born. So some people they don't go last. And like the good in there, they don't go claim almost terrible claim. They don't carry documents go. So I don't tell permission, I say, they don't pay nobody who know how we are. I don't tell them because the people there now, then they pressure me. Because sometimes people they land, now they want to go grab, so we will not know. And then they are not go happy if the minister then pay that pay. Well, me, I'm not going to deny the project, but I want let them protect people then they land, how they go do, for let the people themselves go happy. Because now the problem with me don't get, I mean, feel to say this oversight, then we will locate the people then they. But now soldier man don't kind and don't hold the place now. We all don't turn. Me ben go see so I don't.
But waiting now the right way for make people get correct paper for the land them. Al-Haji Muhammad Rabiu, now the surveyor, now the Ministry of Land, which same way now part on this project been explained.
The director, plan process in our ministry, the director has the right to process and sign surveying documents. And the legality of those documents is being approved by the court or the Administrator General's office. We are in the register all those conveyance. The conveyance show you the ownership of legality or ownership of all the parcel of land that you are laying claims on.
Pakabindi, we know the Edema for Black Johnson community, end up talk say the 252 acre land where government they ask for to plenty and say then they ask government for relocate people because people no get money for buy land na other place them for the Society for Democracy. Abubakar Kanu, the report.
The program na Salon Tiday will come to you live from Radio Democracy 98.1 FM. As unado hear from the report where me colleague puts together concerning the Black Johnson land issue, we presently people on the raise concern. And inside the studios this afternoon, I get the acting Secretary General for the Black Johnson Land Owners Association by the name of Jonathan Kojumana. Good afternoon once more. Welcome to Radio Democracy.
Good afternoon, brother, and good afternoon to Radio Land.
All right. First, let us get within like some of the concern them we wanna get.
Well, we concern them we will get really. We get 3 points that they asked for. These 3 points now that's what I'm based on, and that now we the main things that they asked for. Like for one, the environmental assessment report, one day. Then we asked for the grant agreement between the Chinese government and the Ministry of Fisheries, and we want the project proposal. These are the things that we asked for, because with all these things we get staged already reasons they already asked for the NTSO.
Okay, so as you don't mention, say when I get 3 different things them wanna they ask, but firstly let we take the environmental assessment report. What are the reason we make una want for see?
Well, for instance, the project were involved, let's say Fish Harbor, like a very big project, and for another thing, the amount of money we involved now that thing and then the third area, the quantum of land within they asked for 252 acres now other thing and why would they ask for this environmental assessment report? You see, because when you think about the area, people are going to occupy the areas, they think about the presence of human beings, then you think about the beach itself. And that beach itself, it consists of series of things like the wetland, the ecotourism point then fishes them when are protected, fishes them, all this side. And Salon government don't sign treaty to some of them here, so for protect one them protected physics, and they will get yonder. Then also the wetland, and that wetland is very, very important. Not to just whatever they come from the sea, they go to that wetland. That wetland gets a lot of rivers, whatever they drain into that wetland, they from the mountain. Could just control them that kind of way. It gets to take you time for you make artificial wetland, easy. Then that wetland we need for protection because Salon government na a signatory to that treaty. They say we get for protect we wetland them, and if you don't sign for one, you for protect all. And then wetland, and they get mangroves them. You get birds where they come inside when I protected birds them. Then you see, then when you think about the beach itself, the beach now is center for all the west coast beaches the that peninsula there. That you start from number 2, come down to Bure Beach, in at the center. Number 1, then to whatever affects Black Johnson, it affects the entire coastline. And one time we don't hear the people that talk about ecotourism. Black Johnson na a beach where they inside this ecotourism. Yeah? And the other two they talk about, we make with the talk about environmental. The beach itself is shallow. We get evidences them, you understand, where we prove say it's shallow. To allow them fast yonder, a wreck, a drift scan at that place, it is 3 months before them picking pull and day. And people don't do surveys before. When a World Bank sponsor that, we definitely say Black Johnson is not suitable at all, not environmentally suitable at all.
For that particular project,
for that project. Okay. Yeah, that's in fact before this government come, they don't do that survey. Now World Bank will sponsor that survey. You understand? And we get people and when are environmentalist people in this country, where themselves been take part of that environmental survey. Where this project starts, or where they name this project, some of them say no, we did part of this project. You understand? We don't survey. Black Johnson not suitable at all. So this is now one of the reasons we make we self the stand. But this BNTN, we get people that we don't come in with other researches they don't do. We don't know or we don't get a lot of details why Black Johnson not suitable at all for fish harbor.
All right, as you say, some people in the can recently and they can do surveys and get a lot of details. We not like some of the recent thing the way people we don't know going to this place, don't they tell una?
Well, like we don't ever know about the protected physics they will get here now. Yeah. Now some German group they will come. In fact, this Black Johnson issue, not ever sticking at the world again. Yeah, we even get journalists then who don't come from the Western world for come interview and for can see Black Johnson. People that come from America, people that come from London. The last set who began from Germany then come. And for that set who come from Germany, I do cannot say we get turtles them. We're not protected one. Now 5 then they're highly protected. And when I show the picture. Now, without we're going to beach, we show them the picture. When they show the pictures there, we don't get 3. We don't see 3 of them turtles and they now Black Johnson. It's at the whole world. Now 5, they're highly protected. But we don't see 3. That now people who come recently, we don't see that. Then we get to other people that come back, we talk about them some bad things. In fact, the person may come not being go for Black Johnson issue. Go visit the beach. Then it's just here one small body they make. They say, they say it don't take 20 years a shot for that kind of body. You understand? So we got people that want to tell us the importance of Black Johnson. If I will get to how that we not be taking making it very commonly that we can call them say shin beef, then call them pangolin. It did it. We not be no important. Except now other protective reptiles. But all this way they come know but now they make ourselves they say, no, a very important. Yeah. So now that make ourselves they ask for this environmental assessment report. And moreover, or above all, if you do project like that, a very big project like that, for make you not do the wrong thing. You must say, okay, you must do that assessment day. At that assessment day, they show you say, yes, so do for carry, what you want for do. Because according to the Minister of Fisheries, now big vessels, You get some big vessels they get for candy. So like the retaining wall where they make the again for be very strong. Yeah. And when they talk about bigger vessels them, now protected property them because they get a lot of value things them there. So that area they get for be very secured. Then they get a lot of things so they get for do for protect that area there. And if you think about Black Johnson, me don't know the yardstick where they take for measure. You understand? But when you think about Black Johnson, how the beach there, you don't go talk about bigger vessels there for Kaiser under. And if you say bigger vessels there for Cam, you get for do serious dredging. And if you do serious dredging under, you understand, it get for affect from Bure Beach. You understand? Right down to number 2. They even affect Lumley Beach.
How we go affect?
Yeah, because the dredge way they do, the amount of sand we get for pulling and for make you get the depth you want. I mean, not a small thing.
All right. So then concern there way you don't highlight. We don't sit down with government and for long I explain it and say if they try for implement this project at that particular side, these are some of the issues then we get for come up.
Well, this is not the two-way surprise we most. Because really, we don't make series of effort them for make we able to see with the actors them, especially the Ministry of Lands and the Ministry of Fisheries. In fact, where this thing starts, we all man made it independently. But because we feel say if we do independently, nobody no go listen to we or from we. So we decide for form an organization we call ourselves the Black Johnson Landowners Organization. And this way we do, we involve other partners inside, like Namati, Ilgaj, and Land for Life. I mean, if you say two of them people are associated, then go the Ministry of Lands, Ministry of Fisheries, we for listen to we. You understand? So we do all this for make we win. So, but we ask, we don't write letters them to all the ministries, including human rights ministry. We don't even write to them, make them know. I mean, what's involved and what's get for happen tomorrow in the future. We don't go in person for make we see the Minister of Lands, see no way. We don't go in person, 1, 2, 3 term, nothing. We don't write letter, we'll get copy, and people then sign for their letters and even the environmental agency will write to them, and they don't reply with. And we'll write to them, we copy the all back, even the ministries will copy. So that's a reasonable effort they will don't do for make at least way for engage government, make government listen from ourselves. Yeah? Especially where we want for put across, see, this survey that we don't do before now. You understand? And this survey is worldwide. So if you can't change it now, make us know the reason why we not for change it.
But as you listen to the report where we call it put together, you know one of the people that women day during the term where the Ministry of Fisheries and Lands may go to that particular side for engage the people them. During that process, why you know me come out and tell them people there say these are some of the things them we basically now we concern.
In fact, that meeting where the Deputy Minister of Fisheries talks to, now been different meetings and go on. Then go for verify, land them. You understand? People then document them and land them. You understand? But on that day, after they don't talk, a government lawyer from Guma building also been there. Then so after they don't talk, me act passionately, put on to the minister, say, we will not put the cat before the horse. Make we start. I think the very first thing we have to do, or the very first thing we have to do, we have to do this environmental survey for at a sense Black Johnson now the appropriate place for this appropriate for do this fish harbor. Understand? But they still go ahead say now verification and go do, and they begin to about money for pay. When that not be the attention, that take everybody attention. Even the minister try for answer, say they get for do that. But my own problem we make with the ask. You still you get for do first. Why they do and last? In case they can't do the environmental survey, then Black Johnson not appropriate for the project. Then you don't waste the money. You understand? So me prefer them do the survey first before ever then begin to talk about compensation, verification of land and so forth.
All right. Yeah. Continue for the way to inside the program. In name na Jonathan Kojomana, and the acting Secretary General for the Black Johnson Landowners Association. Now, Mr. Sundu, you know one of the people who we don't follow up this issue as civil society. You don't hear the concern of Mr. Mana. As a civil society, we want to make up of this project from the beginning.
Yeah, thank you once more, Usman. We brother don't say, vital thing and we don't always the listen. What thing we can always say in development. Now that's development where you take now any community, now for the people, right? Or now for we the citizens, right? Because not only the Black Johnson settlers, but this fish harbor, you understand, if they're able for institute them, now for the benefit of the whole country. Because me and you go agree, say, since 1961 we don't get independence, all with fish business, you understand, for let them go dry up with fish, for let we get good fish, you understand, pass them take them to neighboring countries, right? And even we get them fish vessels there we get issues, pass we take them outside, you understand, for go do maintenance, you understand. We not get abo ever since. But always we talk about developments we government they strive for bring them now for you people them. But also you get for listen to them people and concern. All this while you go look around, televisions, radio, they see the governments, they try for express the interest as to how the fish harbor very, very, very important. When these things start, some of we start for we research. We look at two areas. Why we not go look at if Black Johnson don't become a threat, so to speak, like waiting we brother is saying here. We get other option of Tumbo, right? But governments, when they look at their own, do their own developments, and more especially the money we involve and the people who they bring can this $55 million, right? Now grants, and what they talk about grants, now like what they can say, radio 98.1. Now when I don't excel so much, but one for let una elevate, let una get now television station. Now 98.1 get for put no money, right? Now we get for can sponsor una whatever it means. Now that kind of thing you understand. Then the government they try for express this money low not left farm. But again, the people's concern, because we in the civil society always would look at the citizens and concern. And then concerns there way the citizens raise. Like the three things there we brother don't raise. One, we'd always say the environmental impact assessments, right? That's in the way we feel safe for anything where you do, right? When you talk about soil test, you talk about any other test, you understand? That environmental impact assessments, I think say na lead way for every development. Okay? If that did not come yet, that might be concern where you see where the Black Johnson group they really raise. In case then can now later the environmental impact assessments come now say Black Johnson not visible. Then when I talk about land compensation, right? When I don't go give money, and this money you understand for we the people of Sierra Leone. So before we begin go spend, and wait till we they call government for now a very good project. Where for me and you, from where we don't see independence, from where me and you born, you understand, so don't lay the premise, we don't get fish harbor, right? All we fish, we get very good fish now. What they can do in terms of packaging, in terms of drying, now other countries the benefit. And if you look at, the environmental strive, where you look from the economic plan, you get one cluster where they tell you about, say, even with marine, you understand, can able for support Sierra Leone, for so many things without going to, if we talk about diversification, you understand, marine alone don't do for less alone develop, you understand, eh? So we not there against the fish harbor, we not there against any development, but then concerns there, like we see Mr. We brother don't raise now, so the environmental impact assessment, I think, say let government try for see, you understand, before they go, compensate people them and give people the money. Let them they come out. Let them say this is visible. You understand? Now you talk about the species them way they within. You understand? Where for that self alone, yes, we agree. People can come in a country for can follow up them species then they you understand. But you look at the developmental impacts where they create. You understand? How many people go come, you understand, for can look at them species and like we talk about the turtles, you understand? Those can be transferred to another area. You understand? Because Salon gets so many land. But the concern now are the people them. Now, let's talk about the land owning family. Then people are we don't buying land. You understand? Because this thing they happen all over. right? That, you know, you go buy land, then begin give you documents. At the end of the day, you understand, if development won't come, you understand, then begin bully the people. Another bully, then we dey against. The other 10, civil society go there, colleagues them, raise concern, say, yes, development is good, but let them listen to what the people here they say. Now, the brother make mention of one good thing I say, they want for nobody the money, you understand. The money would already exist at $55 million, right, and a grant. And also the acreage, because if that environmental impact assessment come on, you will know that, you know, 250 acreage, you understand what they talk about. I think, say, now that not a concern. Whether that 252 acres, you understand, now for all that fish harbor, that not a concern. And now that government also get for listen to. Because if the people then say, now this we want for let una do first before una take development, I think so now very concerned where we serve, you understand, because now we people them. You know how developments where at the end of the day, then people are way there within, you understand. Although we know so not only for Black Johnson, but for the country as a whole, but then we don't did it. Then we don't invest the money within the land, you understand. Let them get the compensation with collapse, you understand, where you know we any hassle, because the developments where they come, you understand. Now for we the citizens of this nation, just as I put my premise, we want to forget very good fish harbor where we serve go to see other country go to come, you know, for do dryers, for do other things in this country, or packaging, so that we will benefit from we marine.
All right, continue for the with me inside the program. In name na Salon Sundu in a civil society, we don't monitor the fish harbor project we government want for implement na Black Johnson. Members, so we didn't always get the opportunity for call on the number 077981981. The number again is 077981981. Call and give contribution inside the program. And members say we've been called the Ministry of Fisheries and Marine Resources, but the military say they go respond to we later concerning this issue where we deal with inside the program this afternoon. But first, we'll go for a short break, and when we come, we will continue the program Salon Tiday. The program na Salon Tiday, where they come to you live from Radio Democracy 98.1 FM. You within now still get the opportunity for call on the number 077981981. And members say we've been called the Ministry of Fisheries and Marine Resources for can help we discuss about these issues and respond to concern them with people we get land in a Black Johnson don't they raise, but until we say they will respond to it later. And inside the studios we get Jonathan Kojo Mama in the acting secretary general for the Black Johnson Land Owners Association. Same way so we get Solomon Sundu inside the studio. Well, let's go for a break and we'll continue the program Salon Tiday.
No matter who you be, let me make Salon and a big. No lose where you follow, no follow. Who say you got the foot and a big. No matter where you go.
You dey look for radio program, also you go get all the information where you want for know about politics, security, education, and plenty other issues them we get for do with national development.
Well, now for listening to the Salon Today program, where they come to you every Sunday from 1 to 3 o'clock afternoon, na Radio Democracy, FM 98.1.
Salon Tiday program, they give you opportunity for listening to first-hand information from authority them where they take decision them for national development. Also yourself where they listen the program, get the opportunity for send text message or call. For let yourself go add the voice to the issue them where they look inside na this program.
Na this same program, you will get opportunity for get correct answer from people them where they in authority. But the thing them where you don't ask but them work and self what master sabi people them think but the way how the country development they carry on.
Not forget to every Sunday 1 to 3 o'clock Santem for the program Salon Tiday.
Salon we own, we don't ever make it well. Now we don't fall on for food because we vex. Now we care for so far. Now we don't fall on for food because we vex. Now we care for so far. No matter who you be, let me make Salon and a big. No lose where you follow, no follow. Who say you got the foot and a big. No matter where you go.
You You dey look for radio program, also you go get all the information where you want for know about politics, security, education, and plenty other issues them we get for do with national development.
Well, now for listen to the Salon Tiday program, where they come to you every Sunday from 1 to 3 o'clock afternoon, na Radio Democracy, FM 98.1.
Salon Tiday program, they give you opportunity for listening to first-hand information from authority them where they take decision them for national development. Also, yourself where they listen the program, get the opportunity for send text message or call. For let yourself go add the voice to the issue them where they look inside na this program.
Na this same program, you will get opportunity for get correct answer from people them where they in authority. But the thing them where you don't ask but them work. And self waiting master sabi people them think about the way how the country development they carry on.
Not forget to every Sunday 1 to 3 o'clock Santem for the program Salon Tiday.
The program na Salon Tiday where they come to you live from the Society for Radio Democracy 98.1 FM. Still inside the studios we get Jonathan Kojumama, Acting Secretary General for the Black Johnson land owners. Now we understand or within the documents now that governments get for use 250 acre land. Una aware about the amount of land where governments get for use in this particular project?
Yes, we are aware about that, and that's come to we notice sometime last year with the rumor and with the pressure. So we try for talk to person or people them or ministry, nobody not try for talk to we or answer we. So we've been pull with first press release where that day at the world now we don't get about 22,000 people who don't view them sign up to that petition day. Now within that petition day, the Minister of Fisheries respond to we say that they don't already acquire 252 acres from the Ministry of Lands. Then two we begin follow up. But and that's from that way tell we so instead don't talk and back openly say now 252 acres. And the Ministry of Lands self personnel they will get who don't meet in the they say don't confirm to we say now 252 acres of land they want na Black Johnson for this fish harbor. Then with one time I sit on a radio at the from one senior officer from fisheries, they tell about this same acreage, 252 acres. And they talking at television, say they don't put 30 acres aside for hotel, 20 acres for affordable houses, then just that. Then somebody we're saying a professional from the Ministry of Lands, they tell you again, say government gets 30 acres from that 252 acres there. We don't know the way how they measure them or which part they talk. But all we know about is 252 acres. That I tell we say the ones for the fish harbor. Except when they read from television or they read from the Minister of Tourism, say they get for do some things then the way involve tourism.
So on our way of them balancing and the way you highlight say 10 for hotel and other thing on our way they may inform on us say then get for do another thing then.
We not get nothing like that. And because of that make we ask for the project proposal. Because we don't know. Then up to now we don't know the area that we involve inside Black Johnson, where these 252 acres they talk about. Then get the map to themselves, we don't know. They not disclose no map to we, then one. Then these 252 acres where they talk about, we don't know who side it start, who side end. Or people that were involved inside or not involved. Except sometimes somebody will tell you from ministry, or sometimes people that will not sign them plan it, then survey will say, hey, your land fall inside, oh, like just rumor the area. Then before we know say this 9 for this for we not get nothing like that. And you must get a proposal. That money, a big money, that area, a big area, 252 acres. You say you want for can do, I call them fisheries and fish harbor, and you want for can do also tourism. Okay, now that they don't tell me lately, but we suppose or we need this project proposal because I'm going to tell you say specifically this area or this amount of acreage they for this or this they for this. But it is very obvious we totally blind. We blind, the whole thing we blind. Yeah, we don't get nobody who they talk to we. And as I said just now, even with the land, you understand, we're not even satisfied with the land. Because 252 acres is too much.
But again, somebody could say this not developmental projects with governments they come with as way, you know, for boost the country economy. And if then implement certain projects, then not to everybody 100% go satisfy. So I not think say then kind of project where government come with now way for push the country go before.
You know, from the very first day we begin talk, even that very first press release, we're not there against anything where now developmental business or project for benefits alone. You understand? All we do the talk is we say the talk one angle where everybody go for listen. We want make the whole country see what we. You understand? Them money also we know how we act for make them get them. You know, for far too long, as we brother rightly said just now, we don't get anything like this past when we talk about other country and so forth. You understand? This is not a very good thing. You understand? We self-welcome the idea. But what would they say at the same time, we say they try for protect that money there. Black Johnson is an ideal place for fish harbor. So you go to and waste the money. You waste the money. You understand? Not that we're against the project, but can go to the appropriate place.
If you go suggest, who say things in the appropriate place around inside in there?
Well, to me, you understand, you say they start something like where you get 98.1, so first termination side by a station, now they don't cancel, you understand, you start small to get. Tombo get one now, brand new one. Tombo get brand new, everything about fish about this place there. Even with gas station, fuel station, this side, you understand, they not start for user it. Make use of the small way you get, begin there. They think about the bigger one, you understand, but they don't even do them. It's the last time I visited that place, I begin to see Lebanese to go inside. So I don't know what you get for N2. You understand? But you know, that survey we then do, where World Bank's sponsor, if they go through that survey and get places them. And somebody be done they even talk, you say, by somewhere or Kasri, they will give for nothing. You understand? They don't even want money, they'll give them and they can't go there. You understand? But when they talk about bigger project like this, you must get plan A and plan B. You must expect short things. You understand? But if they don't do them, I mean, if you see this now, it's just deliberate. If you're not deliberate, then for don't check how we get that World Bank survey them and do. Oh, manage get them.
And I mean, don't show them.
We don't meet for make we show them. We don't even for meet yet, so we know for make we show them. But then for them get them. If we just we are lame people, we will get them. I think even the people at the EPSF, they don't get them. And some of them point out they raise EPA people, they know about that. They know about that.
And I mean, don't raise then same issue to EPA?
Yes.
What do they respond, EPA?
Well, EPA, if I tell you for true, to me, I feel say people are the way they keep on to the credibilities. You understand? They're not ever bend. Anytime we ask them, they must talk. And this last time we got the letter, they reply we. And then they tell we say they not give no license any side. You understand? We even say so until we say for until we go ask and see if it's possible make we apply for license because we want the pressure for come on our aid. We say as we organization to go, we can apply because we get right. We are citizens of this country.
All right, you say you on our pull the pressure on our aid. What's the pressure we want to get?
The pressure say okay now. For instance, on the 16th, the deputy minister go now 16th of February go na Black Johnson. Now, as you rightly you just know by a program that it man they talk about and they mention name but good in. You understand? Now, the problem they get under, the pressure they get under, it comes directly from this fish harbor project. Yeah, they don't care people and go say they go do verification. Imagine one instance where they make on the very 16th where the deputy minister go there, then call somebody in the one Mr. Jamboria, say he get property and they go verify in place. I won't go home, but I make I go. Unfortunately, when I go, one per member and the person that would establish that beach Tommy Bandewa. Now in land and go, and the man not even there, not been there. Now in land and go, this Rabiu from lands, then go there for go verify for this Jamboria. Surprisingly, when I reach down there, I meet this Jamboria representative there, representative for Anogoodin, representative there for Fraser on one grain land. You understand? So instead of saying you solve problem, a confusion, then Amigo stop them. I said, now stop this. This land, everybody, even from York, go down to Bue Beach, all man say, na Tito in place this. Because now this Tito paradise now established Black Johnson Beach. All man say Tito in place this before Rabbi can draw them to pull them. Stop. Now confusion, now corruption. Corruption, complete corruption. So it not solve no problem. Now pressure they add on we. And as you read the man be rightly say and with the interview, you know, then people ask whether they bring come at one time. This I call them good in don't claim say now you get the old Black Johnson. And people in the diaspora where they buy place day. Some man get 8 acres, some man get 4 acres, some man they suffer and coal. They buy. I know somebody who now stony broke for buying place. You know, you people that can take their land there. You understand? All this now confusion, then bring problem kind of the place instead of they solve any problem. You understand?
Okay.
So like the fish harbor, it gets beaucoup pressure on mount upon people in a Black Johnson or landowners in a Black Johnson. Not even the one we will just buy, even the indigenous people in a Black Johnson. Because there was a time they kept policemen and go arm policemen them. The people then get for fear. You understand? And now as I tell you to German and base day. You understand? We don't know what's in the base day for. So it cause pressure. They cause pressure in that particular area there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Continue for the with me inside the program in name na Jonathan Kojom Mana in the acting secretary general for the Black Johnson landowners and members at any time for now will join Abdulfonti Kabia, we in our communication strategist na the office of the president as the Ministry of Lands. Then this go na Black Johnson for go, you know, talk to people and verify the different land. But first, we'll go for a break and we'll continue the program Salon today.
No matter who you be, let me make Salon and a big. No look is where you follow. No follow. Who say you got the foot and a big. No matter where you go.
You dey look for radio program, also you go get all the information where you want for know about politics, security, education, and plenty other issues them we get for do with national development.
Well, now for listening to the Salon Tiday program, where they come to you every Sunday from 1 to 3 o'clock afternoon, na Radio Democracy, FM 98.1.
Salon Tiday program, they give you opportunity for listening to first-hand information from authority them where they take decision them for national development. Also yourself where they listen the program, get the opportunity for send text message or call. For let yourself go add the voice to the issue them where they look inside na this program.
Na this same program, you will get opportunity for get correct answer from people them where they in authority. But the thing them where you don't ask but them work and self waiting master sabi people them think about the way how the country development they carry on.
Not forget to every Sunday 1 to 3 o'clock Santem for the program Salon Tiday.
Salon we own, let we no live and make it well. Let we no fall and fall food because we vex. Now we so care for so far. Let we no fall.
Alright, Salona we own, let we know left and for make it well, let we know full land in full foot. And now we go online, we talk to Abdulfonti Kabia, we na communication strategist na the office of the president and safe na the policy we attach na the Ministry of Lands, Housing and Country Planning. Good afternoon, Fonti, welcome to Radio Democracy.
Yes, Radio Democracy, good afternoon and good afternoon to Fambulem where they listen to this program and good afternoon to the guests that were in the studio.
All right. Firstly, we see on go do land verification. I think we through that exercise the how in Talek.
Well, this Black Johnson project, it's a national development project. And when government they embark on a national development project, the required institution we supposed to lead that project, they supposed to go do an assessment of the project. And in this particular Black Johnson case, the ministry where they in charge of that project, they are the Ministry of Fisheries and Marine Resources. So because because that project they get to do with the acquisition of land, the Ministry of Fisheries and Marine Resources, the need for contact the Ministry of Lands, we na the only authorized institution than the country when it comes to land acquisition and land regulations generally. So the Ministry of Lands was contacted by the Ministry of Fisheries that there is a fish harbor project where the government of Sierra Leone want to undertake na Black Johnson, and that we need for acquire land where amounts to up to 250 acres for that particular project. So the Ministry of Lands, Housing and Country Planning undertake the survey, we now on one hand, and also for check as to whether or not this land is so suitable for the project where the ministry want for use them for, because now part of the work of the Ministry of Lands dandy. So after the Ministry of Lands don't do this survey of 250 acres from the information, we realize 70 acres out of this land where the Ministry of Lands don't survey belong to the state. In other words, na state land, na public land. And the remaining 130 acres of land na private land. That's not the outcome of the survey where the ministry do. And after where the ministry don't do that, there are also processes and procedures where both the Ministry of Lands and the Ministry of Fisheries supposed for do. And the processes and procedures that they include for do a project proposal report, we get for also contain the suitability of the land as to whether or not we go able to use them for that purpose day. And that report they be get for go through several government processes and procedures. And one of the processes they now for table that report in a parliament. The ministry don't table that report in a parliament. The answer to that is yes. Parliament don't look that report day and Parliament don't give concurrence to that report day. We mean say Parliament don't approve that report day. That this project is good for national development and that this land is suitable for embark on such a project. And after that, the presidency, according to the land acquisition laws, they also need for sign a warrant for accept say this is a national project and for endorse say this project here so don't go through parliament and that we should go ahead and do this project. The presidency don't do that day as provided by the land acquisition laws in Sierra Leone. Yes, the presidency don't sign that warrant day. And after the presidency don't sign that warrant day, the next step as prescribed clearly by the land acquisition laws is that this warrant is also supposed to be published in the Gazette of Sierra Leone. And at the Ministry of Lands, Housing and Country Planning supposed for gazette this warrant. Has that warrant been gazetted by the Ministry of Lands, Housing and Country Planning into the laws of Sierra Leone? Yes, that report has been gazetted. So I did take me time for spell out all of the things here, so for make them clear to the public that this government here so not they do anything way they outside of the laws. So all the laws then we get for do with land acquisition on this particular Black Johnson project has been followed to the letter. And after we don't gazette this document here so as a state through the Ministry of Lands, Housing and Country Planning, the law also make it clear that a notice should be published to the public. Has that notice been published to the public? Yes, it has been published. And the law not only say for publish a notice, the law make it clear as to waiting supposed for then that notice day. One, that notice day supposed for clearly spell out waiting na the reason where the state want for use that land day for. And that notice they also, if na land way belong to private individuals, as we don't find out in the survey where the ministry do, that some 130 acres of that land they belong to private individuals. This report to the public, this notice to the public, suppose for call on the people that day, we get their land that day, or where they lay claims to their land that day, for come to the Ministry of Lands, Housing and Country Planning, which they documents them or any claims where they get to that land day for verification. So that notice day will be done publish them. And that notice day, the expiration date for make people them within that Black Johnson land day where the government want for use for this fish harbor project for submit their documents there for verification now be the 25th of March when our last month will end. And that deadline they be don't expire. So people then be don't come forward with the documents them, and the verification process is going on.
All right.
So after that verification process, the final sign now gets for B. Both the Ministry of Lands, Housing and Country Planning and the Ministry of Fisheries get for now start negotiations with the people them, the landowners them, the community leaders them, for ensure say this project here so in a national development project we get for good for the Black Johnson people them and good for we all na Sierra Leone come to fruition.
All right. Now, Mr. Kabia, as you say, this project now one way, good for Salon, and same way so say this land now one of the side way suitable for this project. But we don't get concern from community people them say this particular side government will implement the $55 million grant from the Chinese government for build a fish harbor. Now side we not suitable because then get plenty in them way they say if they implement this particular project, it go ambogam and it go be waste. So una don't able see the environmental impact assessment where the ministry do?
As I clearly said to you, the first thing is that this government not they just grab one morning and go implement a project where that government they know say that project they get negative implications to people them and still want for go ahead for Duam. So that's now one of the reasons we make I tell you say the Ministry of Land, Housing and Country Planning, we on side of things on this particular project, not to only for go survey the land, now for also check the suitability because the use of the land also fall under the roles of the Ministry of Lands, Housing and Country Planning. So that suitability report the way the Ministry of Lands be supposed for do, the Ministry of Lands don't do them, and we don't send them to Parliament, and we don't send them to the Presidency, and we don't publish them publicly so that the public go see. As to whether or not the Ministry of Fisheries and Marine Resources don't do their own environmental assessment report, I cannot confirm that because I am not a spokesperson for the ministry and I not get the details that they yet. So I think say the Ministry of Fisheries go able for confirm that day. But waiting me they confirm from the side of the Ministry of Lands and the Office of the President is that waiting we suppose for do on that particular side day we don't do and also their concerns here where you did talk about because one major challenge where we don't get on this Black Johnson project now the fact say the communications are not properly streamlined. Today you go hear somebody they grab say in a spokesperson for Black Johnson. Tomorrow you go hear somebody they grab say in a spokesperson for land owners. The other day you go hear somebody they say, well, we are the authentic spokesperson then for the landowners. So even amongst the landowners them they get several divisions. So in other words, the people have not been speaking with one voice. And most of the things them way I read the landowner representative in the studio they talk about, I think with all due respect, he's taking things a little too far. Because the points them way I feel say they're supposed for focus on as landowners now about their land, about the compensation package, because that is where their powers stop. You get community leaders, you get community authorities, you get the traditional leaders na the community we suppose for able for lead their other campaigns here. So where I see the landowners them. Because I'm saying this because I did try for guide the process. In the past, the Ministry of Fisheries don't face boku challenges because they don't even know who that for talk to when it comes to the landowners. So that is why now the ministry and government decide say we are not going to deal with people by groups. We are dealing with people by land ownership. So you will get land where the community day where the state one for make use of where the laws provide. That if the state want for embark on any development projects, they can go through the legal process for acquire that land there. Those are the people that the state is now dealing with. Because all of them groups here, we don't even know which one are the legitimate group way for talk to. Because if people them way they represent the landowners, then they can talk about environmental assessment reports and things like that in sort of confusing a bit.
Okay, now Fonty, inside the 100 acre we wanna verify now all the landowners them land they wanna able verify during the process.
Well, the verification process they go on because like how I tell you, we don't put out the notice, and even before we they put out this official notice for invite people them where they lay claims to their land they for come with the documents them. The Ministry of Fisheries be done the all waiting me go one for call as informal engagement with the community people. And so Boku people themselves during that term they with the informal engagement that they go on, they don't submit the documents them. So all of the documents that they will take them into consideration. So now where the state also puts out a formal notice now as prescribed by the law, calling on the people that for come with the land documents them. All the one that they will come with the documents that during that term they also. So in other words, whether you submit your documents during this time where the official notice be they out, or during the term where the Ministry of Fisheries be they get their informal engagements there with the community people them, the people should be rest assured say all of the documents that they form part of the verification process. And now that we don't get the documents them from the people them where they lay claims to their land that the next step now for start for negotiate with them, now for start for confirm to them as to whether or not those documents the way they present, or as to whether or not we don't able to get proof say they get legal claims to their land that day. So that is the next stage now where we they move into.
It's plenty. Thank you. We join inside the program this afternoon in name na Abdul Fonti Kabia in our communication strategist na the Office of the President and self-attached na the Ministry of Lands, Housing and Country Planning. Now, Mr. Sundu, you don't hear from somebody we attached na the Ministry of Lands concerning land issue then we landowners and the Grumble Board.
Yes, I tell the Abdul Fonti plenty thank you for we make some points, because now that's exactly now we on concern as I be put me premise that the land owning family for be compensated, because now that concern that they raise, you understand, just like we mentioned say, because like maybe one bring and come out for say there is the area where government survey say that's 70 acres, you understand, now government's own property. For that they don't go for compensate nobody, because now government own the land. I think I mentioned that earlier. That 130 acres where Mr. Mana, I think say them all attached to, of which I know say Mr. Mana said for aware of that one day, right? Now how that 130 acres, you understand, the people them like where the chief initially that they way 98.1 reports be go where we go interview them, right? Because they like the chief be the talk say now then people are waiting give land. Not so them all be get documents, but how them go able for so man will get money, you understand, because exactly what we go do we own research, then come up with all that kind of thing. So man don't invest the money, they don't get money again. Now our land they depreciates, it appreciates. The more land they go now, so it value. So if you don't buy it today, you understand, for example 10 million. If you go buy land other side, it'll take you 20 to 30 million. That concern exactly the chief be the raise with we. So we set the appeal, you understand, to the government that then people that we own this 130 acres, when did they do the verification? Please make sure say the people's concern are met, you understand? Because as I said earlier, these are developments from independence. Now Salon don't get independence since 1961. Now we can 61 year. Up to this point, as we say, under we clusters them, we get area where they talk about even with marine able for make developments, we economy a boost. So we know they against that kind of thing, but we where they talk for we community people, and because we need talk we need again in the civil society space now, we need to call people in grassroots. We call the people as community people, like the Black Johnson people. Because if that development go to Black Johnson, you understand, it's not only there for Black Johnson people. And one, they will get employment. Two, now then are the first people and where go be the contact people. Then the third beneficiary, now we the people of Sierra Leone. That time, as I say, we not go to take again with fish for go do dry ice na other country. We not go to go do certain thing again na other country. We go to do and other country back what they can do their own as well as we be to go do them. So that forex what they talk about now for stabilize the economy, it go down there because now like where we they do fishing processes now, you understand. Other processors that they can buy the fish now we earn, and it will be boku money. So for me, we concern here that 130 acres, right? Please let the Ministry of Lands and Fishery, you understand, come together, you understand, let them look into them properly. because you get certain people, and I cannot forget again for raise this point. Like they name them the way it calls. So you get certain people away just to go claim land. And that kind of habits be there within the land, some surveyors them, you understand? Some will go, so don't go brush 30 acres. You know, when I waiting at the Ministry of Lands, you will go do the documentation, you go get 10, then begin shame and pan themselves. But this time around, with the appeal, like way, you know, Mr. Fonts, you know, give all this analysis and will draw your attention again to them, say, not for the individual way they go survey, but the people them, when are residents, when are indigenes of Black Johnson, and the people them way really get documents, you understand, where they go verify. But again, certain people do not get documents, so man go don't buy land, but so not get documents for them. Please, let them look into them.
Okay.
For that kind of thing and they, for let them look at the citizens and concern and make the developments go all water.
All right, from the morning when I don't start for monitor this process, and you don't hear from the concern with the acting secretary general for the landowners don't they make. You know, as civil society, when I don't engage the Ministry of Fisheries for them to come out and tell them, say these are some of the concerns the way community people them don't raise in a particular, and they say this land not suitable for this particular project.
Osman, from the time where they approve these projects na parliament, you understand? That's not the civil society engagements, right? As you see at the talk, now that's make you see, say, the ministry, the prompt for, say, let people come with the documents. You understand? But we concern na like how they say, individual and they, way, then, you know, vampires them for land. They go all the land, not call them land grabbers. You understand? Where then go put the mites over the people them exactly when are the poor people them, and at that time our concern. So if you see the Ministry of Lands and Ministry of Fisheries, you understand they come up now for select people and go verify them property them, and you see the chief, the interview way they do, you understand? The chief they say yes, they are aware of certain people them, but some man go claim as I say then land grabbers them. Now then we get to be very careful with, but do ya the one then we get documents with the appeal, and that make you see the ministry they take their time for doing, and we hope say they go do them in the better form.
Okay, continue further with me inside the program. In name na Salon Sundu. In our civil society, we don't monitor the process of the fish harbor where the government of Salon go build na Black Johnson. Well, you within us can get the opportunity now for calling the number 077981981. Call now and give contribution concerning topic we discuss inside the program this afternoon. The program na Salon Tiday will come to you live from Radio Democracy 98.1 FM. And now we come over to we other studio guests, we na Jonathan Kojo Mama. Now, Mr. Mama, you don't hear the different thing them way the person from the Ministry of Lands say.
Yeah.
What now you take on that?
Well, a very, very disappointing. Yeah. You know, one thing I want to make clear, yeah, we are all Sierra Leoneans. We're all not Sierra Leoneans. And I think, say, if we deal with democratic state, it don't make them very simple not to start democracy in this country. If democracy don't start for 10, 15, 20 years in this country, if we don't become used to, we now say, make them with the in authority, especially the ministries also, make them follow some of the rules. The procedures where they use are very wrong. Now that man they tell me say all is correct, all they don't do them, all they don't do them. Okay, but they say we don't know. We don't know. And if we wait till we talk, it say but people that will get landowners them different group. I want to tell them automatically say not them one for corrupt the old situation.
Who are them?
The Ministry of Lands. Yeah. Now they want to corrupt the old situation, and then they give pressure to the Ministry of Lands, then they give to the Ministry of Fisheries, they give pressure to we the landowners.
In what way?
Okay. For instance, as I make mention, say then go do verification the last time on the 16th of February. They say then they go do verification. They call a name. Make I tell you now. Earlier when I started this thing with Dr. Sandy, Dr. Sandy go with to the late aid man. Men so rest in peace. They say, I want land for do fish harbor or fish mill or whatever. The late man tell and say, we not get land, go don't sell. And most of them people all buy them property are out of the country. You understand? So, but if that give a chance, we will contact them, make them talk with them. You understand? And on that process, Mr. Dr. Sandy Statham. You understand? We can't want to, although 1, 2, 3 times they make time in no meet up, but it be one for Statham the way we official the correct way. Because before it make a known out, it will try for it get engagement with we. You understand? But it not be able this time come then pull up.
Okay. So waiting at the correct way you think say the Ministry of Lands for don't take as way for tap this plenty, going backward with the
Yeah. Like the first instance where they start with, from 2018 they don't stop for sign plans from Black Johnson. And some people then buy the land and then do in 2019, 2020, you understand? Where at the same time, they cause the corruption. People and they will buy land 2018, 2019, they're not signed the land yet. People and they will then buy land as written last year, they don't sign the land.
I can just help you, brother. The people and we begin buy land according to we always from 2015, and even beyond 2015, 16, 17. Now 18 exactly because then people and they be the first for letting authentic and they document it. That is for letting approve and sign them. But then we can't put a ban on signing land. So not if we don't start for long, then we don't start for seller from 2015, even before then 10 and day. From the I say we go do we underground, because we not just can't sit down and talk. The research and survey where we do now before that 10 day, even before that Ebola thing, some people they don't begin get land day, you understand. But waiting the chief be tell we, you understand, like we know say within the western area or western rural, I mean you get the land tenure system, right? So all that area they fall within western rural. So most of them documents and they some man in documents we don't sign, but 2018 then we don't put a stop because this fish harbor business we don't come to play. So don't be the signed documents again. Just to draw your attention.
Yeah, now that's exactly what I try for see. And we don't go fine up to 2018. 2018 where this government come then put hold, say may they not stop for signed plans that will come from Black Johnson because of this fish harbor. You understand? And they stop that. But some people don't buy the land, land them. Some people in the other way now license surveyors they don't survey just the document. Some day where they get conveyance. Some man they when I just receipt there between them and the people they will buy from with the lawyer. You understand? So we get different categories of people and we get property them. You understand? And then when they will not sign the document, it's not to their fault. Now because of the old way they put. But for get yourself clear with the Ministry of Lands, people and they will buy up to last year, they don't sign a plan and get conveyance. Why? How does it happen? You understand? Then the gap they bring people in kind side where even the one they will sell everybody in Black Johnson, including York, where they take over, where they look over Black Johnson, no know the names than they. And they don't know their names than they. Now somebody talk about 30 acres, somebody talk about 50 acres. In fact, somebody claim the old Black Johnson. Now big question they can't left with.
Okay. Now you hear from Fonty. Fonty say una way na the land owners they una not they speak with one voice. Everybody gets in your organization.
Yes, now that make us then themselves they cause the corruption. Because there was a group where they make a forum where they make with every names there where they set up forum they would make not get nothing for do with Black Johnson. The people in the Black Johnson, they're not sabi there at all. They're not sabi them names in there at all. Like the Gooding, the Fraser, this, that, they don't know them. The one they will sell, everybody today will say, I get land at Black Johnson. You understand? No. And they don't say they don't know, but we organization, because we organization registered, and we don't go to partners, we don't write the letters, then we self don't write the letters. And some of them things they will say, then we deal with the ministry or parliament don't accept. So we don't write for access. We don't ask to make to the access of information for make we get some of the information there, so make we know what they don't do towards the fish harbor. They don't reply we. So to we there is no transparency, and they no go deny we. We get to write as citizens of this country. You understand? So if it say me they go far beyond for acts for certain things like the environmental impact assessment, not too far. As citizens, we get right for acts for that. You understand? Then other thing was shocking because there was a time with the about 30 acres where government get now today are about 70 acres. You understand? This place it happen all over. But what they say is make we be genuine to safe. Make conscience and serve well. Who's this 30 acre or 70 acre call from? And from the same Ministry of Lands, people that don't buy. You understand? Nobody not tell you say this place na government place. And nobody will claim under on a Black Johnson, not say, no ever get am from the ministry say this is the sign am on a government place. Everybody will dey under get place will get place under private people get am from. So who said the complication will come on now, but government place, government acre, 70 acre. You understand? So the old problem deal with Black Johnson with the Ministry of Lands.
Okay, we will come back to you, but I'll take a few calls where people I know they make inside the program. The number is 077 981 981 calling give contribution inside the program. Hello, good afternoon. Your name and who side you call from?
Hello.
Good afternoon. Your name and who side you call from?
Yeah, this na the consultant that you call from IMAT.
Okay, go ahead, sir.
Usman, I tell you thank you with your panelists then with regard to the land of Black Johnson. I don't listen to all panelists, including Fonsi from Ministry of Lands. There are three issues that were raised. First, Usman, this is a program where they inform the public. This is a program where they address issues then that the nation, either na good issues or na issues where they bring controversy between the government and the people. So in that issue, the first thing, Radio Democracy will always try to make this program look holistic. Holistic in the sense that now you get me brother from Black Johnson representing the landowners. You get me brother to do from the civil society. You get your brother Fonty online from Ministry of Lands. Now the controversy here is we're talking about impact assessment report. I want to go back to what the brother and Fonty Kabiabi they talk say. The Ministry of Lands don't do everything. And you ask them a question. What are the findings of what then go do the land assessment? They talk about suitability. It's not the role. What about the impact assessment? And that are the assignments of Ministry of Lands or Environmental Protection Agency in their own mandate. I go want to answer me that today. Because that they bring the controversy. You listen to the brother where they lay a premise about the findings where people don't come, some species and the other, where if they don't protect them, then they become extinct and they're very, very important. So not a Ministry of Land for tell we say they don't do the suitability. Yes, but what about the environmental impact to the community and to the environment also? We need to think about that also. And if other talk say, he not a spokesperson for the Ministry of Marine Resources. He quite right. Therefore, for settle issues like this, Usman, we also need for also bring them at the panel so that an holistic view and assessment for inform this nation as to what in happen. If they invent this thing, then it's like something hidden they happen. So me on contribution is Lord be very holistic whenever we bring this thing, so that nobody know they invade in your area. Lord, we get an holistic assessment to the issues of this country, so that we go forge ahead. Thank you very much.
All right, plenty thank you for your contribution, the consultant. And inside the program this afternoon, we mean try forget the Ministry of Fisheries and Marine Resources, but they mean tell we say then go respond to be later. So we want try for do a holistic program for look at the different issues them inside the program this afternoon. But the unfortunate them tell we say then go respond to be later. But as them they go, if we get them part, we will definitely go bring them to now for don't get the new side of the story. The program that Salon Tiday really comes to you live from Radio Democracy 98.1 FM. The number is 077-981-981. Good afternoon, welcome to Radio Democracy. Your name and who side you call from?
Hello, good afternoon.
Yeah, good afternoon. Your name and who side you call from?
Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon. Your name and who side you call from?
Yeah, the book and Dauda is my name. I did follow up the discussion with the gone. I think say we don't handle this thing for a very, very long time with the ministries, Ministry of Fisheries and Ministry of Lands at the same time. But what we don't get is that some of we were the genuine landowners na the Black Johnson area, we actually been buy from some of the people them we then get a places again. When are the original Black Johnson people them. Some of them they don't come back, then they buy the land and they back, then they sell the land and they to other people them. And when they do that, then they come at the Ministry of Land. Ministry of Land they notice say some of them land and they we get record for it, and people and get them, we don't buy them already. So then they sign the document and that is the reason to make them they complain now say the ministry that they sign because then the areas and the way we don't get. So therefore compensate to then one now let them go other people then come back to other document them, then go give them money for them please and they and from the Ministry of Land, and then they try for water. But now when the Ministry of Land say they agree for them, then they find all kind of way for put confusion inside this whole thing. And then land and they now people and land, the land and well structure. Where we go to document a Ministry of Land, then show it in database and show it in system, and then finally say everything did it. We see them clearly from the colonial records the way they get everything shows say it did it. Only for let the other people in the common house say now then land them, now then get up. And the Ministry of Land no go sign. Now the same reason we make the Ministry of Land, they don't get back name over the years. Because then they want let them the signing document and for one person and come back for sign for other person. This time around, when they don't decide, say then they make them right, people then they complain. And if we look for the this country no go before. That's contribution. Thank you very much.
All right, plenty. Thank you for your contribution inside the program. The number is 077-981-981. Call and give contribution inside the program this afternoon as we talk about the $55 million grant where the Salon government get from the Chinese government for build fish harbor na Black Johnson. Good afternoon. You name and who side you call from?
Hello?
Good afternoon. You name and who side you call from?
Yeah, I name Johnny.
Okay.
I call from Central.
Go ahead, sir.
Model to be precise. And I don't listen the step-by-step assessment reform to me. And I feel say looking through the assessment, there is something to be done or must have been done between land and the environmental impact assessment people. Because fisheries then are the buyer or then are the end users of the land. So the vetting of the land in authenticity and in suitability for the project where they want for put up there, I think the environmental people and land we don't therefore verify now the one that we own land, which one of the government use. Now they this thing day. So if people that we don't buy from other people that will not be the original owners of the land, then we therefore question the transfer sale document from one person to another. So I think it is not much of confusion, it's just questioning how best land do their homework, how best the environmental people then do their homework, and how best the one that only represent the landowners or the chieftain or the headman them or whoever, how then coordinate their own information. But we talk about streamlining information where you not get exact people there where they come or one organized body of representatives of the landowners. Everybody is representing or everybody is the spokesman or everybody, you know. So it's like a confused situation from verifying from the
The program na Salon Tiday really comes to you live from Radio Democracy 98.1 FM. Good afternoon and welcome to Radio Democracy. Name and where you call from? Hello, you name and where you call from? Alright, we want to say we're very sorry. We will also call inside the program. The program na Salon Tiday will come to you live from Radio Democracy 98.1 FM. Good afternoon, welcome to Radio Democracy.
Hello?
Your name and who side you call from, sir? Alright, continue for call on the number 077-981-981. The program na Salon Tiday will come to you live from Radio Democracy 98.1 FM. Good afternoon, welcome to Radio Democracy. Your name and who side you call from?
Hello?
You read your set. Do you read the call? Come on here, you read your set, because if you the talk and listen yourself at the same time, it'll make you get bad feedback na the station. Good afternoon, your name and who side you call from?
Hello?
Your name and who side you call from?
Well, listen, Mustafa, they call from France.
Go ahead, sir.
They monitor the program and they do very well. May God bless you now for the good work on they do. And so we brothers then a Black Johnson we get placed there. Then place then the most of the people we get them placed then in people who they oversee now when the one that we did they sell to them. But the secrecy in this now we don't understand. Wait to make the government they hide certain documents them for. And all these they make people away they oversee here for go invest in a salon they trade. So man they now after he died now he left na the highway day. Because all them things what they do, most of people who don't get them place there under, they get very good plans for them place them. Now I go build fish harbor. According to what do they environment friendly for waiting go do this. But it's like they ignore everything. I make even the environmental study where they don't do. They do for bring a report according to them. Because I'm sorry, they don't bring them and publish them. Let everybody see say yes, this and so is good. So tomorrow, when things get for come into reality, the one that will sign the papers, they will responsible for then citizens they will get for loss and they will all get responsible. Because government, no matter what they do, they work for the present, work for the future. Because whatever thing they do, the future now is more important. Because you work for the present, quick fix, the end of the day, big problem come, the people and begin suffer, waiting at the cause and that particular area there, now area where some of they see there, we sitting in a very good place, they get good view, good, but whatever things they want to do, other places then are Salon. The country big. You get beaucoup places where they can relocate now, they don't even get any kind confrontation here within themselves. Where this a place then they go, the people then go embrace this particular development, then go all out with one way and the end of the day not fun. But whatever things on right now, it's not clear at all because they get things the way they hide. Where we don't know why them for the either. And most of we will get places there and oversee there. Let God bless you now for this program.
Thank you very much for your contribution inside the program this afternoon. Continue for calling the number 077-981-981. Good afternoon, your name and who side you call from? Alright, now we come back in our studios. Now, Mr. Sundu, you don't hear waiting different callers and say, and the last caller mentioned say, then kind issue if it continue in any country, that's they make people afraid for can invest. So if then kind issue continue, in any way go ambog, the investment environment and the country?
Well, I always to go back to the premise that we know the council, or more especially Usman, you don't know me for long, and I do something or I can't talk something where they resonate to the citizens. So they say now we they talk for we own citizens and people we not able to get the chance for can do what we do because we don't work another one day. We encourage the governments, and this is one of the things even where President Bio the 4-year in the letter way we do. That's the communication, the communicators within the ministries, departments, and agencies they really need for up the game because certain things in the even if it look good for the nation, but if you not keep on to yourself, right, it open room for speculations. That is to say now say just like what my brother they called from France. We encourage them for say Una come out and explain, because this environmental impact assessments are still go down to them. That's my premise. You understand? Let them come out. Why they take them too long for let them do something? Because now government agency, I believe say what it take for the government, if parliament don't approve, say this work here go be done, right? Waiting it take for let una go do una own environmental impact assessment and come up with a report so that we go clear this air. But what they see now, they don't open room for speculations. They don't open room for outside citizens. They don't even get confidence in what thing they do, even if not good thing government they do. But speculation on there now that they want for do something with eating, more especially on the land side. And that land area put I tell you now, I say we get land vampires there, right? Like what's in the other color because say genuine people and they will get land. But now you see say the one that we don't give money. And I tell you about the land grabbers. Then they want just for bring confusion into the old system. Now that area there, the Ministry of Lands, the Ministry of Fishery, for really look into land owning families, people we own land, we get the documents. Please, we don't want to see confusion in any development because, as we say, all until they boil down to speculations. Una do the needful. That is to say, people in way now the front they say the groups we don't emerge. Una go together, una bring them and put them together, and una try for identify really who are the actual group we una go able for talk to. Now, Mr. Mana Denaya, they talk about the other side, and I believe say the chief, himself from your investigation, he know exactly because the late chief now not there, but he will not take over. I believe say if you work with people and within that community, the Ministry of Lands, Ministry of Fishery, you understand, and the Environmental Impact Assessment, you understand, agency. If they call them people in there, now Mr. Mana there, we go identify who that we for talk to. Let them able for put that structure in place because we don't want for let it get too long. For say tomorrow, then can tear on the B, then they do it we call bullying. We don't want bullying because we want for see like what Mr. Mana say, this is not democratic states. Citizens get the right for understand if whether the developments where they carry it better for them or it go worse in their life. And that's not the thing we would call on President Bio in administration. I to vividly remember in the letter we to tell them, you promise people and say if you want to keep the ground running, vote in the SLPP and President Bio for accountability, stabilization of our economy, transparency. That we want, you understand? We want some in this particular issue because it could be a very good developmental stride. As we only premise from 1961, Salon de Can 61, you understand? This April, up to now we cry for the NTR. And as I say, we marine now one vital area where studies will tell you say if we manage them well, it will be able to bring boku developments in our country. But also will not do at the detriment of we people then because we the talk about species and we deal within that area there. So if the environmental impact assessment don't come, then we would say then species and claim for transfer because these are things that we transferable. That's on a thing that go all for development. In those days we get an we look at balance. Then say mango tree no go spoil outside for billows. That is to say, if the one for billows, mango tree or orange tree, no go spoil one day. They go cut them for build host way go bring development. So let's here, for me, I believe say now the unified structure where the government for try for really bring come to the people of Black Johnson so that we go lay this Black Johnson to rest. But they open room for speculations. The Ministry of Lands, they need for be genuine on the dealings because we get these land vampires. Then just sit down now for send one land to another, one person to another person for their own selfish aim. And not to anybody to do that. Now we wait on, we they consider them. You understand? Now we they box up and bring council, and nothing not go there with the deter or debar development. Make I say this, and not in any country for any developments where they can. I think the government sign own land. Always thing we need for doing so we people them. Let there be genuine compensation to genuine people. I think that's the we call for. We from the civil society and because we know want to get that cry day. Because the cry from we people now we they suffer and that waiting Mr. Mana the talk now and waiting front himself they say, I please talk to Mr. Mana. Make them go sit down, make them organize themselves. Make them come with one voice so that then land vampires then they don't go able to forgo because they get stake at the ministry, then get connection at the ministry, and go able to forgo bully them. We not go let for sit and let themselves come together so that government go able to speak to them to one voice.
All right, as we not get better time inside the program again, any plans to engage the Ministry of Fisheries concerning the report where people don't raise concern about?
I think say that's not one thing we call for. We always call on President Bill for let you succeed in your development strive. You get forget visionary people around you, and then visionary people in our ministries, departments, and agencies. And get for be very honest, right? We go call on them, we go engage them. In fact, today in our letter that land issue not become whole trouble in this country. Take and so, care and go so, buy so. The same land ministry now they bring camp programs and way we for send one land to another. But one for see that system they make it work because land grabbers then they on the rampage. Then they for bring destruction. And that's not foresee. That's not the other war we will not foresee it emerge. Because people they go buy land, you understand the same Ministry of Land, now they bring camp the wahala. So please, when they talk to Mr. Fontaine, even at the spokesperson, you understand we attach, make them do the needful for the people.
All right, in name na Salomon Sundu, Civil Society. We don't monitor the Black Johnson project. Now we come over to Joseph Jonathan Kojo Mana, in the acting Secretary General for the Black Johnson Land Organization. Now you don't hear waiting different colors and they say, and one of the colors then now Facebook say the reason we make one of the rates concern are because maybe they know the side one I mean want for let them put on actually on no mean day. I make so.
No, well, not actually. This whole game, one make una look at this angle. Or just take like King Solomon and then two lady then, yeah, and decide the way I been judge that case. The two lady and they claim one Pekin. Then King Solomon say, I will kill this Pekin. That's my judgment. You understand? They all get the Pekin say, no, not kill him. You understand? Not kill this Pekin. If instead get to this woman. They all not get say kill him. Now enter like we case. You understand? We know say we genuine. And we don't because we know say we genuine and one for make them know say we we not scatter we na a group. We don't write to Ministry of Lands, we don't write to Fisheries, we don't write to Human Rights, with access to information, we don't write to EPA, you understand, which we letter headings, you understand, for sure say we are one people in. Then people are able to come all so this and that. We want if the ministry want for do something well, because then get them people here so their names are there, forums and they hold me to them people here so. You understand? If at any time any minister supposed for going to that place, we know they get no information. But you will begin to see the first speaking camp. We will see the good in the camp. You understand? We see this camp, they come with the government team. You understand? Especially this guy when they call Rabiu. You understand? For Ministry of Fish Lands. They all go come. They work. And you know what? We want for challenge some of them documents here. Because when they call for them documents here, from the days of Sandy, the very first post we tender in document. You understand? Now one Madam Kathleen with the America. It come America, campung, it tender in document, and then get a receipt. This verification will go to on the 16th. It name not appear. I can tell you, it name not appear. Instead of go tell somebody where don't then a police case, Roscoe can testify that, Lumley police can testify that. They don't go with the people there where everybody know. One thing about Black Johnson people them. Now one can set off people and sell the old Black Johnson.
Than people.
This the Samuels, this Kagbindo, then they talk. Him, his sister, and brother, then they all say, they say Black Johnson. Everybody will buy where they sell today. It's either you buy from Kagbindi, you sell the other person, but the name down there they know. Even York, he tell you, you go now. I call him John Obi, they will tell you. So for anybody where Mr. Kagbindi not identify, will not take you for big Jenny landowner and Black Johnson. You understand? And that I can tell you. So if they take people from all these fish abo camp, names them begin camp. They go to a police station, go to Goswood, go to Lumley, then begin intimidate people. If a Lumley police station don't go, I can tell you plainly don't go for I go build Dandewade. You understand? They can't go the I call them they go report and they say it's trespass now people. When are the people and they establish that land, that beach day. Pass me go bail them. You understand? From where they ask the other people them for document, till now they don't police document. But on that day, the government of the minister sorry, the lawyer, was a government lawyer. Now one of that names, a pull documents, then document authentic. You understand? One of that name, they will not produce document at police. Where they ask them for documents, where they kept to go to police station. They don't produce documents, you understand? But where the lawyer go now, this person in paper authentic, they don't get this conveyance from 2016. And where they don't need a bitch from 2009. You understand? Because now this person then get right. You know, they make with a doubt the institution, yeah, so. Honestly.
All right, so you and a landowner back there, they may able verify your land?
No, we names they not count safe. We names they not count safe. Then a lot of people in there where they not even signed and planned their yet because of this old way they put.
So now get a particular number of people there where the names they not come up in the verification.
For we membership, we get 76 membership, you understand? We then we tell you in a so. After that 76 day, we get about 38 where they get conveyances, you understand? They will get somewhere that just signed plan from by a licensed surveyor. They will get somewhere that just receipts they get with the lawyers, them, you understand? But out of that 30 they will get, you understand? Now just 2 come with the name day. 2. 9 come out of day. And now they say that categorically say now that they conveyance and they deal with. Come on, it's not fair. It's not fair. And then I put stop. If another put stop, then the people that don't sign the conveyances then. Then they go to conveyance. Mami Kathleen, now even the very first person from 2018 now submitting document. Now your name not appear. So we doubt some of the credibility of the institutions there as well.
So now when the issue had come up, when I mean don't engage the ministry in any ways.
As I said that recently as March, we write letter to the Ministry of Lands. They don't reply until now. We write letter to the Ministry of Fisheries. They don't reply until now. You understand? We try to engage them, then they go away. Just like when somebody talk about France, from France, you understand? Then say for that diaspora, they also. Now labor then they labor. Now labor, they send them money. And I'll tell you something. Nobody no buy land for Mr. Kagbin the way go doubt. Because Mr. Kagbin is somebody who is very friendly. Today you meet him, he don't make friends with you. You understand? As long as you do business, he want to do business with you. Everybody around in family must know you. You understand? So everybody who buy land to Mr. Kagbindi is sabi that person and the person sabi him.
Right.
But we know how to make them divert to attention. You understand? Attention is then 3 things they will ask for. Then 3 points. Then we want to see that environmental assessment survey be done, and we don't foresee anything will contrary to what the World Bank we don't sponsor. You understand? If anything contrary can't do that, you understand? We go question them back. We get right as citizens. We go question them back. You understand? Then we go with the grant agreement. We want for CM. The project proposal. We want for CM. Although it's about 170 acre or 140 acre where they say now that's not private property. We're not the top but lands now. So we're not reaching at the point for I call them verification or compensation. We're not reaching that side it. We're not the good side it. We reach that side it. We get proofs say what the proof say. This document or this land and this person get we get to prove there. Waiting with the act for now is we not do then treat here. Una this environmental assessment survey, una show with this I call them this grant agreement and the project's proposal. You understand? Because we want to know say this area Black Johnson it really fits for this fish harbor. But what do they say? In as much as we call for this one, now for even protect government money or whatever money we can for the state. You understand? May not just go at the drainage or the waste time. At the end, it become an elephant project. You understand? Because we know say that place is not good actor, it's not suitable for even the natural look at them. You understand? We take from the Big Water Beach, come to Black Johnson Beach. You know what we do for put almost vessel in the world and you understand? Think about a place. You understand? Look, if you take the place like fish, the harbor, the key. You understand? You see, it's not too big. The land not too big, but the place stretch. Almost cheap than a park there. You understand? But it's a concave place. You understand? A concave place. So if you park, reach 2-3 road to go inside, they go park there. You understand? And we experience for that place there. Not touristic area. Not destroy the old touristic scene of Black Johnson. That's one of the value of the thing about that place there, and also the other value of the thing about that coastline there. Tourists, look, go number 2. Make you sweet. Now today Sunday, I say number 2 go boom. You understand? But that's what they say. A lot of people in the survived the livelihood. You understand? But who say you can put fish harbor, will not suit for the place? You understand? So the project not can go on. Okay. They talk about say it bring development. How much development it will bring come?
All right.
Yeah, that's the question for people of Black Johnson. Like me when they talk to you, they take me age to consideration. Whose job I need? From whatever project they talk about. And whatever they talk about hotel, you understand? The fisheries. Whose job?
But we got young man within the area where themselves go benefit from.
Now that's how I tell you. Before they say, if they we just they assume, yeah. Before they say that they happen, how much young man and they will call. Pastor, they say they don't bring this person for qualification. This person will get this kind of qualification. This has been done. You understand? It don't happen in several areas then. So many not tell people about development and so forth. Okay. You can develop country in another way. Okay. You understand? But take kind of the appropriate place.
Okay. Plenty. Thank you. We join you inside the program this afternoon. Before we wrap up the program, Mr. Sundu, what do you think is the way forward as we for settle some of the issue there?
I think Mr. Malaron raised so many 3 concerns. One, the environmental impact assessments, where we all feel say very good for the project. Where Mr. Fontis say to spokesperson for the Ministry of Fishery, where down there for really come out. Then secondly, you understand. Me they deviate from where they talk say the developments for the young man them you get for need qualification, but we they talk say now for the country. Let we just look at we they lay premium on the environmental impact assessment because now then get for cancer we say if whether that area there is suitable, you understand, for development or not. Because with the OGM, let themselves come up, let them come out with their own report so that this Black Johnson will lay them to rest. Then secondly, we call the Ministry of Lands and Fishery. Then land grabbers them. Please. Then land owning family. As we don't already know, say 130 acres. Now people own the land in there, but make it be the genuine people because land can be transferred from one person to another person. But the one they way now the custodians of the land, like that guy Banja where they talk about, let them meet them, let them explain so that we'll get this back and forth for land issue. It will be genuine, then the project will be sustainable because we all want to see the project, you understand, but let it be sustainable projects for now and for the future.
All right, plenty. Thank you. We join you inside the program this afternoon. In name na Salomon Sundu. In one of the civil society, we done the monitor the Black Johnson project from way government announcer. And inside the studio this afternoon, I've been get the acting secretary general for the Black Johnson Land Owners Organization by the name of Jonathan Kojo Mana. Plenty. Thank you. Wanna join me inside the program this afternoon. Well, now go to the cutting door of the program Salon Today. We come to you live from Radio Democracy 98.1 FM. Plenty thank you to my producer Michael Sambola and Cherno. We don't go back and forth for making sure see this program come out fine. And same way so Joseph Songa will make una see we live na Facebook. Also, the technical support inside the program this afternoon. We name John Kamari, people can call Sugarcane. So till we meet another time, we'll bring this edition to you this afternoon. My name is Usman Kamara. Bye-bye.